This is the ultimate life hack that literally nobody is talking about. And it's an absolute tragedy because I have people breaking through years of trauma, literally in tears, because of this one exercise. The life hack is called sacral calibration, and it effectively helps you drop out of your head and your thinking mind into your feeling mind, into your guts and the center of your sexual and creative energy. Now, I'm going to give you an opportunity to practice this sacral calibration with me here in this video, but I want you to understand this is going to be a general sacral calibration. When I'm working one-on-one with people, these are much more personal and much more impactful. All you got to do to use this ultimate life hack is to just respond with sounds. Stay out of your head. I'm going to ask you some questions, and I just want you to be like, just sounds. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Did you take the breath? Do you feel a lot of energy? Do you love yourself? Do you like yourself? Are you outside? Are you holding your phone in your left hand? Are you laying down? Do you feel warm? Do you feel cold? Are you hydrated? Do you need water? Are you hungry? Do you feel emotional about anything? What is the sound associated with the thing that you feel emotional about? Make it right now. Was it uncomfortable to make that sound? Did you make a sound? Do you know what your human design is? Wonderful. Take a deep breath. Sacral calibration over. Let it go. Well done. Now, statistically speaking, most people have already stopped watching the video, and it might be because they have small attention spans, but I think it's because they're not really ready to face the truth about themselves. As children, words quickly replace the sacral sounds that we use in this sacral calibration. The problem with words taking the place of sacral sounds is that you can lie much easier with words than with sounds. And I'll give you a great example here. Let's say somebody that you like, but you don't like them, asks you out on a romantic date. And let's also say that your sacral goes, But because you want to be nice and you don't want them to feel insecure, you say, yeah, let's go on a date. Let's see what happens. It'll be fun. Well, now you've not only lied to the person that's asking you out and you're now leading them on, but you're also lying to yourself. And that is probably worse than lying to other people. See, the way that the adults get the children to let go of the is because there's consequences to making those sounds opposed to switching over to the universally accepted language of lying. And while a lot of adults think they're doing a good job by teaching their children how to communicate, what they're missing is the fact that the children are communicating, but it doesn't necessarily fit in the parents' agenda. It's not convenient for the parents. And a lot of the times it's because the parents themselves are not connected to their own sacral sounds. They've also learned how to suppress their own sexual and creative energy, and so they're unconsciously doing the same thing to their children, thinking that they're helping the children, unaware that they could be suppressing this child's sacral energy for their entire life. And it's a very serious thing. Like, there are so many people living today and so many people that are going to die never actually expressing their true feelings about shit because they're afraid of the consequences. And the way that we hack this whole psychosis, the way we fucking hack the overthinking, overburdened by anxiety, oversensitive, is just by practicing connecting with the sacral sounds. And guys, this is not the only way to do it. Standing up is a sacral response. Sitting down, sinking in your chair is a sacral response. When you learn how this fits into your life and start to accept that satisfaction is not a faculty of the mind, it's a faculty of the sacral, it's a faculty of your sex organs and your digestion, the quote-unquote right decision for you becomes so much clearer. Now, if you don't already know about human design, I want to invite you to my website, Generate a Body Graph. It's totally free. This is the sacral in human design, and people will either have it defined, colored in, like it is there, or undefined and left white. People with the defined sacral here have a consistent sacral response, meaning when they feel an it's pretty much always for them. That consistent sacral response is letting you know whether or not you have energy for something, and whether or not something is going to be satisfying or frustrating for you. On the basis that if you don't have energy to do something and you force yourself to do it, that's frustrating. It is so important for y'all to keep this sacral fire going through exercises like the sacral calibration, dancing, singing, any kind of expression of sexual or creative energy. When you deny this energy manifestation, it's hard to sleep, you feel stuck, you radiate frustration. Overall, it's just a not good time. But if you do listen to it, you're satisfied. You sleep really good. You feel fulfilled. You feel like you're investing your energy into things that are worthy. And your sex is probably going to be way better. Like you think about the person that makes no noise during sex versus the person that's like, huh, oh. Big difference. And again, that's for people with defined sacrals. For the other 30%, projectors, manifestors, or reflectors, y'all have undefined sacrals. You still have a sacral, but your sacral flow is not as consistent as the generators or manifesting generators. This means that sometimes other people's sexual and creative energy will get into your sacral and it might come up through your throat. It is for this reason that the projector or manifestor or reflector strategy is to not base your decisions off of that sacral response alone. It is still vitally important that you tune into the sounds that are coming up out of your body. There's just an added layer of discernment that you have to have, which will come with practice. Now, if you don't already have a body graph or you want a fresh one, visit ReikiMarco.com, enter in your birth information, and it'll spin you up one of these. For anybody that wants a deep dive on all this information, they want to know about their gates, their centers, etc., you can come down here and buy a report for 20 bucks. In closing, knowing how to use something is the ultimate life hack. Knowing how to use your body properly is the ultimate life hack. Human design and these reports will tell you exactly how your body is intended to be used. But don't just accept it. Experiment with it and see for yourself. In my whole decade of using human design, I've never met anybody who genuinely gave human design a go and didn't directly benefit from it. So if you feel the pull, follow it to satisfaction.